Hey everyone, welcome to the Live in the D in the Green Room. It's a wonderful Monday. Had a great time co-hosting with Meredith.
Yes, it was so much fun today.
It was
lots of
fun.
great stories.
We're going to start with Rack It Up, which is an after-school program for kids here in Detroit that's all about teaching them skills on and off the court.
I loved it.
Well, there's a program in Detroit building character and self-esteem for students.
Well, Rack It Up Detroit also offers academic support. How they go about obtaining these goals is unique. April Morton takes us inside this one-of-a-kind facility.
There are many after-school programs in Detroit, but none quite like this.
And when students are here, they typically get enrichment, tutoring, literacy, and academic support, as well as they learn the sport of squash.
Yep, you heard her right. These students learning squash as part of this one-of-a-kind program.
So Rack It Up Detroit is a long-term holistic after-school program. We work with students 5th through 12th grade throughout the Northwest and Greater Detroit area.
The Rack It Up Detroit program has been around just over a decade, gaining popularity over the years and outgrowing its space inside the Northwest Activity Center. This brand new 18,000 square foot location on the west side opened in 2022 and holds the title of largest squash court center in the Midwest. Program Director Kiana Ridley says, at first students are iffy about the sport of squash.
What is this again? Are you talking about the vegetable?
But after a while, they grow to love the sport, she says, like high school senior Bai, who's been in the program since 5th grade. He says his squash skills has really improved over the years. But what he's most grateful for is the academic support he's received in the program.
Back in 5th grade, I didn't really like doing my homework, but Rack It Up's really on my head about that. Really doing your homework, getting it done. Like, that's what's really important for your grades.
And Bai says all that hard work is paying off.
For college stuff, they really helped me a lot. Like, I got to MSU, got to Albion, got to Chatham.
He says chances are he'll choose MSU. The program not only offers tutoring, homework help, and college prep, they also extend the support for 7 years after high school.
Our students who go to college or even not in college and choose to go to work or choose a trade program that they would like to participate in, we do have our College and Career Center, and we have staff who are there and ready to support our students in those ventures as well.
Speaking of ventures, I decided, with the help of 6th grader Christian, I'll try out squash for the first time. I think I can take him because he just started in the fall, although he has already competed in a tournament.
I got first place.
Okay, maybe I've got my work cut out for me.
You want to learn how to serve? So you throw the ball up and then you hit it with your racket.
Hit it up there. Okay. Try to. Is that too high? No?
Okay, first serve, not too bad. After showing me what's out and what's in and going over a few rules and techniques, it's now game on. Well, not off to a great start. Let's see what happens if I serve. Okay, that didn't work.
Oh, Christian!
All right, now this is just embarrassing.
Since you're like a beginner, I would have to like try and do that. But usually it's supposed to come on this side.
Okay.
Well, I guess squash just isn't my thing. I'll leave it up to these amazingly talented kids.
I gotta give it up to you. That's harder than I thought. Good game.
Next month, 15 Rack It Up Detroit students will head to Philadelphia to compete in team national games as they have in prior years. Good luck to them.
Yeah, so cool. And for more information about the program, visit Rack It Up Detroit's website.
That's right. All right, so we learned about great things that kids are doing in Metro Detroit, and then, we had a What's the Buzz conversation. That was fun.
That was so much fun. I had such a good time.
Meredith had me cracking up. Which you'll see for yourself in just a minute, but it's a new year, and people are thinking about maybe trying something new, something different, something adventurous.
Yeah, it's so funny how we go from like, we're so tired at the end of the year, we can't wait for the holidays and break, and then come January we're like, let's do something new and we're energized. So I think it's a good point. But we talked about a few things like skydiving.
That's right.
That's a no from me. And what is it, the Sky Bridge?
The Sky Bridge.
Further north.
Yeah, I don't think that's for me.
No,
I don't think that's for me.
We're not very
Yeah.
we just want to be alive.
We want to be alive.
We don't want to be in a dangerous
We
situation.
want to be alive.
But we did say pickleball is something we try.
That is something we would both try. That is
Yes.
something we would both try. We're kind of the same. We want to stay right here on terra firma.
Yes.
But our guest said some interesting things to say. All right, well, we are halfway through the first month of 2023, and that's a little scary to say that out loud. And as you look to the year ahead, this is the month when you might be thinking about trying something new. So let's talk about the things that you'd like to try and the things you'd like to take a pass on.
Yeah, so joining us for the discussion are Blaine Fowler and co-host of Blaine and Lauren, mornings on 96.3 WDBD, and Vanessa Cohen, the co-founder of the Cohen brand and owner of Motor City Date Night. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good to
this
see
is
you
so
back.
fun.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
really.
Year!
Happy New Year.
This is the
This is
first
it.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
so
it.
good to see you guys.
Christmas decorations are gone.
And mine are still up.
Same.
Right?
So here's the thing. It's so funny you should say that. I just took mine down this weekend.
Okay.
The last of them, because I was rolling into it. Was hard to let go. I loved the holidays this year, but that's another conversation. So I was driving in and passing Campus Martius. The tree is still up.
Yes, it is.
Good.
And I'm taking my, if Campus Martius decorations
Yes.
is up, my decorations are up.
Okay, so when those go down, I'll text you, and I'll let you know when they finally
Time to take down the tree.
Right.
All right.
I'm like,
Well, let's get into these. Would you guys be open to trying the indoor skydiving in Metro Detroit? So here's a look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of floating in air. It looks crazy.
yeah. So I went real skydiving. You know,
Whoa.
You did?
Yes, I did. Tandem. You know.
Right.
Okay.
But I would do that again. This looks more. Girl, I look good. Okay. This looks more scary than real skydiving does.
Really?
And Blaine made a good point. Go ahead, Blaine. Say it.
My point was you're just going to fall like a few feet. So what?
No.
It's no biggie.
That's not what you said.
What did I say? I don't remember.
You said, what if the power goes out?
What if the power goes out? So you only fall a few feet. So what?
Oh my God.
You have a great story. You get somebody to shoot video. You put it online.
It goes
Then you own-
viral.
and then you own a skydive place at the end of the day. So it's all good.
No, in real life, I would do this.
Would you, Blaine?
No, I wouldn't. Are you crazy?
Would you go real life skydiving?
No, I wouldn't. Are you
Okay.
crazy?
I'm surprised your children let you skydive like that. Did they know about
your
that?
husband? Does
I mean,
your husband know you did it?
So in reality, when COVID hit and then we were all locked down, I made a list of all the things I wanted to do because who knows what was going to happen, right?
True.
And so I was like, okay, as soon as the
Very
world
true.
opens back up, I am going to do all this stuff. The first thing on my list was skydiving. So I went
Really?
August 2020.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
My heart is fluttering. Would you
It's
do
a nice
that?
socially distanced activity.
Yeah.
No, you know, here's my version of
Thousands feet away from people. Very,
my version
very
of
smart
skydiving
choice.
is watching Point Break.
I feel you.
That's it. All I got.
I mean,
Would you do this stuff? Do this indoor?
I would do that. I would not go real life skydiving.
let me know when you
I
wanna
don't
go.
see
I'll go
myself
with
doing
you.
that. Okay.
No way. Those
Would you
indoor
try it?
no, because I feel I have bad luck.
The power goes
And I
out.
feel like I'd be one of those people who just like gets sucked to the top.
Yeah, something
And I
like
would get
that.
stuck up there and
Yeah.
it'd be like, woman gets stuck and that would
Yeah,
be
that would be-
no.
All right. What about this next one?
Okay, so venture across the Sky Bridge, the longest suspension bridge in Michigan. This just opened this fall. We can see those pretty colors there. So what do you guys think?
My wife did it. She said there's no way I would ever do it.
Really?
Because it's way up high and
Yeah.
like you're going up Boyne Mountain. And she also said it's a long wait. So FYI.
Oh, really?
And the parking's out of control. But they were like just rolling in the dough that day. Anyway, says it's way up high.
hilarious.
And at some point, like it's a glass, floor. So yeah, hard no.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm passing on
No
that.
thanks.
What would you do, Vanessa?
Like the adventurous side of me wants to say I would, but then I looked at the picture and Blaine was like, that's all glass. And I was like, no, it's a no for me.
Have you guys ever done have you been to the Sears Tower, or well, now Willis Tower in Chicago, the sky deck? Where you like walk out
Yeah,
over
no.
the glass?
I paid for it.
Yeah.
But you didn't do it?
You paid for it and didn't do it.
Now, here's the thing.
That'd be me.
I've walked across many bridges, and it's actually a beautiful experience. I don't know about the clear, what is that called? The
Yeah,
when you can-
plexiglass or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. That I wouldn't be comfortable with. How about you? Did you go on the sky deck and...
So I did in Chicago because I
Okay.
was with, other people who I was showing my hometown to, and I felt like, God, I have to do it too. And it was just, a few seconds of terror. See, but there you can just like hop right back into the building.
Yes.
This, when does it start? Is the whole thing plexiglass, or
It's,
just when you
no,
get to
no,
the
not the
middle?
whole thing, but part of it, like the middle part.
So like it's a
So like
long
when you're fully
bridge.
committed and you can't turn around and walk back.
I would
Then
do
it starts. And then they must be.
Then it's over.
They must have hidden cameras all over the place just
Oh,
making
I
fun
would
of
have,
people. Like I
definitely.
said, I've been across long bridges, high bridges. It
Yeah.
was scary at times, but not something I could see down.
I'm
That would
not
freak
getting on
me
the
out.
Ambassador Bridge. How about that?
This is
You know
nuts.
what? The Ambassador Bridge is fine.
No, it's just.
Now,
you
if
know,
you said Zilwaukee Bridge, I'd be like, oh yeah, totally.
So when I look at the Ambassador Bridge from like Jefferson or something or whatever, the bridge looks this wide. Okay.
But
It
it's
is
not.
it is narrow.
it is narrow.
That's fine.
But I have to sleep. I can't drive.
Will you
over
go
that.
across the Gordie Howe Bridge when it gets built?
Yeah, state of the art.
Gordie Howe. I mean,
I will be
Let's check it
asleep.
out.
I will be asleep.
All right. Well, let's talk about pickleball. It's all the rage. It was all the
let's
rage
talk
in
about
2020.
pickleball.
Would you try it?
This feels so much safer. My heart rate is coming
I've done
down.
pickleball. It was a lot of fun. I loved it.
I'm reaching the demographic, so yeah, probably.
Now everybody's
Oh,
doing it.
my God.
Everybody's doing it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I got my butt kicked by people who were probably like 4 decades older than me. They were good. They were really, I was
Should've
like,
took me with you.
I can't keep up. I just,
Tati always leave me
I'm
when
sorry.
she go do fun stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know it was going to be fun.
Let's say live
Full
in the D
disclosure.
outing. Oh my God.
Something like
you
that.
gonna stop zooming in on my face because I'm gonna see it and I'm
You're
be
so,
like,
she's so crazy. So pickleball, yes?
Oh yeah, I would definitely do it.
That's fun. Hey, pickleball, would you
I
do
would do it. Yes.
Okay. So that was an easy one. It was
a good
fun.
one.
I recommend it.
Yeah, and winter sports have been around for a while, but many people haven't tried them. Would you try curling or cross-country skiing or snowboarding? I feel like these have a lot of different safety and comfort levels.
That curling. Not that curling. Vanessa's doing
Snowboarding
this.
is
She's
like-
going, you mean like this?
No.
Curling.
Curling, you know the sport that they do in the Olympics with the brooms?
Oh.
Canada's all about it. You can do some curling, I think, out in Novi. I think
There are a few
Yeah.
places. We've talked about it here on the show that you could
I would
actually
totally do
curling.
curling. What's the other one? Cross country skiing. I did that. Actually got an award.
We're bragging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snowboarding. I'm not good at skiing downhill, so I'm guessing snowboarding's not.
My
for me.
ankles won't let me survive
Yeah.
skis, but anything outside related,
Yeah.
I will get dressed, I will put on the outfit, and I'll go sit by the fire.
Okay.
And I'll be there,
got
right
you.
there with you.
They're hilarious. How about you?
Yeah, I would try all three, even though snowboarding, I hear you fall a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Until you
done
get
this-
it right.
Yeah, I've done the snowboarding, skiing. I want to do cross-country skiing. I feel like
Cross-country
that's
skiing
more
is
my
great
speed.
exercise.
What is it?
Yeah.
The optic dive? Did you want to do that?
What's that?
What is it? When you jump in the water?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
the Arctic blast.
Arctic blast. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I do
know.
that.
No, I'll pass on
I would
that one.
totally do that.
All right. Well,
Easy.
I'm cold thinking about
I
that.
know.
long as there's food.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And of course, it can't be Monday without Music Monday. There's so much good music here in Metro Detroit.
I know.
And
It's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yes, and these guys were very good.
Very, very good indeed. They're called Slowfoot, and they are like a mixture of so many different Detroit sounds, but definitely a rock group all at the same time. And they have a great story. So here's a little sneak peek before their upcoming show. For Music Monday today, we are going to get the week started with a Metro Detroit rock band that has a new album out. The album is Something Good. You gotta love that name. And the name of the group is Slowfoot. And they all join us here this morning. Good morning to all of you.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, great. We're so happy to have you. And I'm talking with Frank Grimaldi. Thank you for being here as well. This is awesome. But first, tell us about the band Slowfoot. What are you guys all about?
We're about having fun, having a good time, good vibes, and just writing music together and playing out and trying to express ourselves through the wonderful craft of music.
I love that. Speaking of music, off camera, I was saying I wish I knew a musical instrument. You told me
It's not too late.
it's not too late, so
never too
I'm
late.
inspired. Now, the name of the album is Something Good. Where did that name come from?
I'm so glad you asked that. A dearly departed friend of ours, Mark Glenn, passed away in July of 2020. And he would always come to our shows and say, play something good,
Nice.
as the crowd quieted down. So it was kind of an inside joke. So the whole album's dedicated to our friend Mark, and we love you wherever you are, Mark, and this one's for you, buddy.
That's beautiful. Now, what is the vibe of the album? What are people going to hear?
It's like some laid-back rock grooves with some jam band elements, a little bit of blues, a little bit of funk, a little bit of soul, a little bit of everything. You know, it's all good. So
Very Detroit.
Yeah.
Very Detroit.
So we put on our business cards, Real Motor City Rock and Roll.
I like it. I like it. Now, you guys also are performing in White Lake. Where can people learn more about that?
So you can check out our Facebook page, our Linktree. It's linktree.com/Slowfoot. Instagram, TikTok, basically the internet. But yeah, we're playing at Billy's Tippin' Inn on Friday this week, the 20th. We start at 9 p.m. I believe there's a $3 cover. Call ahead. The place gets hopping on Friday nights. Come on out and dance the night away with us.
Sounds awesome. Now, what is the name of the song that you are going to play for us today?
The name of this song is called Taking Its Toll.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Once again, the name of the album is Something Good. And here is Slowfoot taking us to break.
I'll try to keep it on the right track. All it did was put a target on my back. Hard to keep just what you stole, baby. Oh, darling, don't I know? Oh, it just works out naturally your way. But not for me, not for us, no matter what I say. You're out of control, babe. It's taking its toll, yes, I
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for Live in the D in the Green Room on this Monday. Such a fun show. Thank you.
Such a fun show. And be sure to get out there and do some service or some reflecting for Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
That's right. That's right. See you guys tomorrow.